horror is born as science fiction becomes science fact.
If you find any problems out there at the Colby place, just keep it to yourself.
He's over at Colby's. He's found another 20 or 30 hills just like the one we burned.
I mean, this right here is scientific phenomenon. As you know, all species of megalomorphs are cannibalistic. If you put them together, they'll kill each other off. They just don't colonize like ants or bees do.
An army of deadly predators, searching, destroying anything in their path. Why did they come? What do they want? In the tradition of the great science fiction thrillers, Dimension Pictures presents Kingdom of the Spiders, starring William Shatner, Tiffany Poling, Woody Strode, and introducing Alta Bees Davis.
The spiders in this area have organized themselves into an aggressive army.
I've never seen anything like it.
One minute they weren't there, and the next minute they were everywhere.
Jump at a girl!
Listen, there's thousands of them out there. We'll never make it.
Why haven't we heard from the sheriff? He must know we're trapped in here.
I'm telling you, I don't think we should chance it.
Your nightmares will never be the same. Kingdom of the Spiders. The next victim could be you.
And good afternoon, everybody. Let's turn that off. And welcome to 31 Days of Monsters, day 18. I'm your host, Graham Nolan, and we're talking about Kingdom of the Spiders. This is one of those, what do you call it? It's not a great movie, but I find it fun to watch. I bought the CD or the Blu-ray on Amazon, and it's in the 16:9 format, so it fills up the screen. The transfer is really good, and it's got William Shatner in it. I mean, I'll watch anything with William Shatner in it because I just think he's really great as an actor. He may ham up sometimes, but if you watch him, he also sells everything he's doing. You know, from that moment where he tells the girl to jump, you know, just his body language, the way he moves and everything, he elevates it to a much more dramatic situation than it needs to be. And I love that. I love that he pushes the envelope a little bit, but he can also display really, really great bits of subtlety. And those are the parts that I really like to see, not the over-the-top hammy stuff, which he sometimes wants to do if he doesn't have a strong director, you know, the Khan, you know, type moments. But this is a fun movie. It's got a great cast in it. The Woody Strode is in here. Well, Tiffany Poling, but I don't know if that's a great cast. Sammy Davis Jr.'s wife is in it. They said introducing, but she'd actually been in 3 movies before that. You notice there's no, I don't know if you stayed around for the credits, but there's nothing that says no animals were harmed in the making of this film, because you could clearly see that car driving over and squishing a whole bunch of those tarantulas, man, and people stepping on them and everything. I don't know that I would have taken this role, but Poling and Shatner seem to have no problem picking up those things and brushing them off. There's a few times where Shatner is brushing them and he recoils in pain. And I wonder if he did get bitten, because it seemed very natural and not like he had to think about acting about being bitten. So I wonder about that. I tried to find something that would say anything about the making of it, but there was nothing that indicated that he had been bitten at all. But it sure looks like it. But I wouldn't have taken that role. I don't like big, fat, hairy spiders, and I certainly wouldn't want them crawling all over me. Shatner's wife, Marcy Lafferty, is in this. She plays the brother's widow, and She's okay. She is actually a little hammy in this, but evidently the Shat was hitting on Tiffany Bolin during the filming of this, which is pretty ballsy considering your wife's in the movie too. This is according to Bowling. So, you know, old Captain Kirk still trying to shag the aliens, if you will. Yeah, this is the word I was looking for earlier was guilty pleasure. This is a guilty pleasure. I can watch this movie. It's fun. It's very 70s. I think it's hysterical when Shatner has to explain to him where he got the nickname Rack, because they wrote this entire backstory for this stupid nickname, about the brother that got killed in Vietnam, and when he was a pool shark and all that, and he'd always beat him, and he'd have to say rack him, and so Rack stuck. It's like this big long story to tell about this goofy nickname that he got. What was the point of that? But anyway, this was a fun one, at least for me. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let's see what folks in the chat are saying, shall we? Past Master Dan is here. Rob Fellows. He sends greetings to the Creepy Crawly crew. JP Roca asks his eternal question, what's good? He also watched it on Prime, which is what I was telling you guys. It's the laugh track version. So that's why I bought it, so that I could see it, straight away. Man of War 665 says, hail amigos. Marcus Kellegrew is here. He says, hail all. Leg Kick 1 says, hello. Rob Fellows is checking in. Marcus Kellegrew reminds everybody to sign up for Shanu 77. About that. We're all struggling with this new Indiegogo format, and we're trying to figure out, how it's going to work and everything. And I'm trying to get it set up so that I can launch on the 23rd, which is Thursday. All the people that have signed up, is like close to 600 people at this point. I can't find their addresses anywhere. And I'm not even sure that Secret Perks are part of it anymore. Promising to get to the front of the line shipping, I don't know how that's going to work out yet. But I'm still planning on launching if they'll accept my onboarding paperwork in time. But I'm also going to launch on for the first time on Fund My Comic. A lot of people don't like Indiegogo for what they did with the shadow banning and all that. So I'm going to test the waters out there and do a smaller campaign for the Shanu over there as well, just in case this whole Indiegogo thing collapses. Yes, it is afternoon here. Man, that spider wrangler must have sold them by the bushel. Every scene looked to have been at least a minimal hamperful. Yeah. They released all those spiders back out to the wild, and they had like a super high spider count in that area for a long time. JP Roca was not a fan of Tiffany Bowling's acting. I thought she was okay. She was easy on the eyes, that's for sure. Michelle Bowers is here. Hello, Michelle. Too many quotes, but so that explains the Spider Hill. Spider Hill? Yeah. Also, my baby, oh God, run, Linda, run. Gently brushes spiders with a broom before dying. Yeah, I laughed at that line too. That was a bit shocking, I have to admit, when she shot her hand off. The effect was really good too. The the couple that had the camper that was staying at the lodges. That woman was the freakiest looking woman. She's dressed like a baby doll, and she's got like this Dorothy Hamill haircut, but her face looks like she's 60 years old. She was so weird to me to look at. I couldn't take my eyes off of her. You know, I had to look her up, find out who is this crazy woman, you know. Julie and I were watching it together, and she goes, well, it doesn't bother me that much. I'm like, are you kidding? Look at her. She's freaky looking. I don't know how you guys thought, but yeah, I just, you know, every time she was on screen, you know, it freaked me out. It's like she was 60 trying to look like she was 25 or something, the way her hair was cut and her clothing, even for the 70s. Yeah, the laugh track said she was a grown-up chunky. Yeah, that about covers that. She went Cleopatra Jones on Dim Spiders. I always like to see Woody Strode in movies. He's awesome. All right, guys, that's I think we got through everything in the chat there. Tomorrow we're going to do Signs, and Shanth and Jetty will be back to talk to me to talk to you guys about that movie. So tomorrow, probably be later afternoon, after we get done with church and chores and all that kind of stuff. Maybe 2 o'clock, something like that. So look out for your notifications, and we'll see you tomorrow for Signs. And after that's Dracula with Jack Palance, which is a cool one too. So until then, enjoy your weekend, gang, and we'll see you soon. Actually, we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
They're coming to get you, Barbara.